This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the Party Finder Purge sanctioned by AGS. Promotion of busing and other services from the in-game Party Finder tool is restricted. Any violators will be subject to punishments adjusted accordingly, as well as a whipping by Stoopzz.
I haven't seen the news, so let's look at this shit, though. Also, you're welcome on this too. Let me see this shit. Damn! It's like everything coming together in a straight 24-hour time period, guys. You know? But again, guys, clappies in the chat for Mr. Bojo, Tom, Henry, Rocks, because without them, like, this shit wouldn't have happened for real. Right? I know you guys were shitting on Henry and stuff like that for the stupid-ass picture, but for real, clappies, because I'm telling you, it wouldn't have happened. And most importantly, you guys for going out and actually doing what I told you to go do and writing up the posts, because I can't just do this shit. It won't work, because here's the thing, man. My ideas are not always going to be good ideas, right? So it's going to take you to like send in your ideas and then they cultivate the feedback. Like I might suggest something that's just bad. I don't know. Everyone makes fucking terrible, you know, recommendations sometimes, and you don't even know how it's going to play out. So like going in and giving your thoughts is super important. It really is important. So, but now this means, I'm telling you before we get into this, now this just means you need to move on to the next thing. And so I got to think about how I want to approach this next thing that I think needs to get actually changed. But yeah. Heroes of Arcasia. We've seen a lot of community discussion over the past few months and wanted to take a moment to clarify our stance on busing related topics and some policy adjustments. First, we'll cover some details for the upcoming event and then dive into policy adjustments built to make the Party Finder tool a better experience. February updates, Wildsoul and progression events. The latest class Wildsoul will arrive alongside progression events built to support it, including a South Curzon Power Pass, the latest Mokoko Express, and a third event in the works. Spoiler alert, expect some help with advanced honing. We typically see high volume of returning players for new class releases and progression events, and we want to ensure that they not only are supported by in-game systems, but also the broader Lost Ark community. You know what's fucking crazy though? They do this all the time, okay? And this is like, you know, like this, I gotta say, you know, I'm gonna, again, I'm not here to poop, but this is like a very, this is like the biggest, dude, this is the game. It's like a roller coaster. It's like, yo, what the fuck? What a great W, holy shit. What the fuck are they doing? They're not doing shit. This game fucking sucks dick. Oh my God, hello? Is anyone in the office? It's like they're gone now. Are they coming back? Yo, they're fucking back. Great job, guys. You're fucking, you know, it's, dude, it's like, can we just keep it steady? I'm down for just a steady roller coaster. I'm down for like one of those roller coasters at a theme park where it's like we just go in a circle and it's just like, I don't need the whole, you know, I'm too old for this shit, right? Mokoko Bootcamp. Damn. Okay, this is something that I provided infinite feedback on, all right? This is something that I swear I think hurt my relationship with Henry. Like I thought me and Henry were fucking super tight. You know, you wanted to play Magic together and like hang out and kick it. And I'm pretty sure this is one of the things that Henry probably hates me over. So let's see. To further teach these players the ropes or brush up on rusty rating skills, we're bringing back the Mokoko Bootcamp event. Community feedback out on reaching event's debut was extremely helpful and something we will continue to look at coming out the second iteration of the event. We are looking into longer term solutions to make the event a permanent system in the game, but we weren't ready to roll out these changes before the Wildsoul release and progression events. This version of the Mokoko Bootcamp will include players that have not logged into the game within the last 60 days or created a new account within the last 60 days who are under the item level 1670. For the more permanent solution, we will continue to evaluate what defines a Mokoko. This event will run for a few months, similar to the initial iteration. I don't agree with this already, though. I don't agree with this already. Straight up. I don't like this last 60-day thing. I don't know, like, if you're gonna maybe come up with something better, sure. Again, I don't like this last 60-day thing. I just think it's stupid, right? I already don't agree with this. It's just, you know what I mean? Why are you doing the 60-day thing? It's just, I get it. It's just stupid. Like, what if you log in casually? Like, very casually. Now, granted, this is great for like the alt roster scenario that people are already talking about, but still, I just think it should be based on, I mean, if they're gonna, what did they say? I'm always down to give people, for the more permanent solution, we will continue to, okay, this is it. This is it. This is it now. Time to go say, hey, you need to do a permanent solution. Here's how I'll phrase this. I'm okay with them giving out an event rather than taking more time to put in the event. Does that make sense? Versus taking more time to put out an event, right? That's still better than doing nothing, right? Because if they didn't put this in, my literal feedback would be, why is there no Mokoko Bootcamp with the event, right? Still, with that being said, I don't like the 60-day thing. I gave them my feedback. It's literally been do it based on if you haven't cleared the latest raid. I mean, I really think it works. I think you could even do it after some of this frontier shit. You could work with the frontier system. After several weeks of the frontier, then you are eligible for, and you haven't cleared or something, then you're eligible for a Mokoko badge. Does that make sense? So after the frontier goes through, after the raid has been nerfed, after it's easy and you haven't played the raid in a bit, then you can qualify for a Mokoko. And I think that works really, really well. Again, I do think, what do you think about the first tankers? You could do that as well. But my point is, when does that's, okay, to be fair, that was my first suggestion. That was my suggestion, right? Is the 10th. But I'm saying, when do you implement that? You can't do it at the start. Not everyone can be a Mokoko at the start. So when you implement, when do you get the badge for the latest raid, right? When you apply, do you get the Mokoko badge? I think a great period would be after full frontier. So let's say you take a break from the game, you dip. Doesn't have to be 60 days. Maybe you want to go play some Final Fantasy. Maybe you want to play some Monster Hunter. Maybe you want to fuck around and go play some Classic WoW, whatever, right? You go do something else. It relieves a little bit of FOMO. And then, this again, I'm still going to reiterate this, right? I'm still going to reiterate this. This is the way to do it. I want everyone to hear this point, right? And I want you guys to hear my idea on this and go, if you agree with it, go drop it in the Discord, right? They're looking for a more permanent solution, okay? So here's what I would say for those of you, I'll watch again if you're guys, listen, stop getting so fixated on the dumb shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so stupid. You're the people that like fucking, we're having a great dinner and then you're just sitting out there and you're saying like, but this place doesn't have my favorite soda. It's like, okay, yes, there's gonna be some downside to every single thing, but if you constantly look for the downsides in everything, then you can't enjoy anything, right? So yeah, there's always downsides to everything. I don't know of anything that's always perfect, but perfect is the enemy of good, guys, right? Anyway, this is my solution, and I think you guys should tell me your thoughts or report on it in the Discord, okay? Here's what I would say you do. This is the ultimate crux of the game, okay? I don't think content pacing in Lost Ark should be slow. I don't think so. I think the game works better when there's constant things on the horizon to give you a reason to want to farm, because the game feels super bad when there's nothing to farm for, okay? But then you're going to say, well, fuck, man, I need a break sometimes, or I need to feel like I can step away, or I need time, or whatever it is, right? Obviously, I would like them to give you the materials to reach the said content as well, okay? I'm not saying just fucking no time, but I don't think you should delay raids to give people more time, right? Because sometimes the people that are trying to attend are not ready to do the raid in the first place. So what I suggested in my video that I submitted to them was you just need to put the parameters in place for people that need more time or would like to take a break, because there's nothing wrong with wanting to take a fucking break. That's to go play other games, to go do other shit, to go just anything. If you want to go fucking go do something else, the game has to have the parameters and for you to come back. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't want to play right now. I'm bored. That's including myself. You know what I mean? I don't fucking want to always play this dog ass motherfucking game. Sometimes I do. I'm like, yo, this game's lit. And sometimes I'm like, I don't feel like playing this shit. So the parameters are this. This is the parameter. It's just how you qualify for this. So my suggestion now would be give people a title for not having 10x, right? Or I'm sorry, a badge. You get Mokoko badge when you don't have 10x of the raid clear. You don't have the achievement that people are going to ask for. Okay, but then when do you qualify for that? Does that only apply to the old raids? Well, ideally, you'd want it to apply to the newest raid, right? You'd want to apply to the newest raid, the newest fucking content that's out. But when, you know, because not everyone can be a Mokoko. You can't make it at the raid release that everyone is a Mokoko. So if you already have a frontier system, which takes place over several weeks, a great idea would be after the frontier system is over, if you do not have the title, meaning after all the nerfs have gone through and you do not have the title, you earn the Mokoko badge. The raid is easier at that point, especially if busing is not in the... advertising and busing is not allowed in the game. We're going to see less buses overall. If you do not qualify for it, or you don't have the title, you then qualify for the Mokoko badge, which means for you, if you're like, yeah, I'm not going to make the raid release, or I don't feel like playing right now, I'm going to take a 2-month break. You can come back to the game after the raid. You know, it's been like, 2 months since the raid's out. You now have the badge. And then you just make the incentive good. And I think a resetting of a relic book currently is a good reward, and other things going forward, right? Like it's not a lot. I know you say there's no way. It's not a lot, guys. One relic book, even after the nerfs, is not a lot. It's really not. And there's other things you could put in there too. It really isn't. Put bracelet reset tickets, just a bunch of stuff like that. You milk the vendor, you help people out, and then you reset it. Maybe you could do it for the next raid tier. You reset it per raid tier. Every raid tier, the vendor resets, and then the frontier system comes into play, and then it gives people a chance to come into the game, right? You can take a break, and then once you graduate from the Mokoko badge, you also earn the ability to start earning the veteran or expert tokens, right? So it's the yin and yang thing. You come back to the game, you haven't played in a while, you've taken a break, or you're not caught up. All good. You work through the thing. People play alongside of you to earn the rewards. You graduate after you get your title, and then now you become a veteran. And I don't think they have to be super cheapo on the Mokoko tokens. Make sure you give them enough so that by the time they get their 10x, they could have cleared out the vendor so they're not sitting there going, oh, fuck, I can't buy everything I need. Give them enough. Give them a lot. Let them clean out the vendor. It's not about the vendor for them. It's about catching up. And then the veteran players, you got to make it so that the harder raids, the harder ones, give you a vast amount of the tokens, a large amount. Because taking somebody through Aegir versus Brel Shahs is a lot more work. It's a lot more difficult. Obviously, after it's been nerfed, you can just basically carry them through, whatever. But give them like fucking 500 or whatever. So let them get the book pretty, you know what I mean? And just move it forward, right? Give people the incentive to do it. Understand that the raids are harder. And this is something that, again, you should go in the Discord and go talk about. This is something they're saying right here, for a more permanent solution, we will continue to I can report this, I can say this, but if you guys go in there, and it's only if you agree with my idea, or maybe you have some tweaks to it, go in there and submit your feedback. For real, go do it. You just saw it happen in front of your face. And some of you guys fucking have Lost Ark in your Twitch handle. Like you live, eat, breathe this shit, right? So for those of you, stop bitching in my motherfucking chat. Stop bitching over here. Oh, it supports the fucking, just go and tell them in the post. It just showed you that fucking it can happen, right? And these are things that they can do. If you ask for some weird ass shit that's like not possible, and Smallgate will never approve some of this, they won't. But this is something that they can. You are very vocal about I've been vocal about busing for a while. This is something that's not just me. The reason why you guys got the busing change was I was yapping. Like, think about it, guys. I know this sounds crazy, but there was a reason why I was yapping about fucking busing on my stream like crazy, right? There was a reason. Because what happens is I start yapping about it every day on my stream. Then the whole community starts yapping about it. And it worked. It literally happened. I submitted my shit. I sent it to all of them. I asked them what their thoughts were on it. I did it. But then every day I was like bringing it up. I mean, even people like, this is getting annoying as fuck, but I was yapping about it. But then every stream, it happened. Like, the Reddit likes to shit on me. But the reality is, who the fuck do you think made the Reddit turn on this whole thing? Because it's not, let's be honest, this whole Reddit, all I talk about is busters. But like, dude, to be fair, it's kind of fucked up because people were shitting on busters like they're actually cheaters. I'm not saying I agree with but like they're just regular busing. They're like, these high-end busters are like evil people. Guys, it's literally allowed in the video game, right? It's like they're allowed to do it. And until they don't allow people to do it, what are you getting mad at them for? Just say, hey, I don't like this. You can literally just say, what the fuck is that? Jesus Christ. Just say you don't like it. Yeah, that was a crazy post to stop on. That's it. It doesn't mean I fucking hate Venoms or whatever, or like it's people are just so weird about this shit. It's allowed. Look, Henry's in a bus. Dude, busing has been in Lost Ark, guys, for before I even started playing. It's literally like, I want to show you how ingrained. Can I find this shit, bro? Some of the original submissions for the anniversary skin contest, the mounts were literally Argos buses, literally buses, a bus with Argos horns and people riding in it. Fucking Gold River, I think he like did some event where he literally had I think it was a Velganos bus. It was like a thing you ride. It was like for an anniversary event. So why are we getting rid of it? Because it sucks. Just like there's things in games that aren't good. sometimes hindsight is 2020. Like it's not good for the overall health of the game. It's just that's what I'm saying. Some people are so, I don't want to say you guys are stupid, but I know you're not. I don't want to insult you, but like at the same time, come on, motherfucker. You think something that's been done you just can never change because it's been there? Like that's the assumption. But you can never change it. It's always been like that. But what are we saying? Of course you can give feedback and like, hey, you know what? Maybe this isn't a good idea. You know, it's like perfect is the enemy of good, boys, right? So sometimes the solution's not perfect and we just fucking, hey, like this, just give some feedback. So busing, at the time, honestly, busing Guardians wasn't that big of a fucking deal. It really wasn't that big of a deal. That's what it used to be. You paid them in your leap stones. Yes, it pumped more mats into the economy, which honestly is not the worst thing in the world for most players. But yeah, that's what it started out, busing Velganos. Busing these Guardian raids. That's what it used to be. Busing Yoho. People did this. Busing Deska. And then it moved into the raids. And then over time, it got worse because the raids got too bussable and people got way too strong. And then even before, I would say, tier 4, it wasn't even that big of a deal. But because of tier 4, it just got way worse. The power gap was way too large. And yeah, and it got worse because people were making these alt rosters and then they were getting bust on the alt rosters. And it just got fucking way, way, way worse. It just did. And that's it, right? In the beginning, it wasn't a big deal. And so like, well, why is everyone talking about it now? Because it got worse. I never agreed with it. I never liked it. I always said I thought it's cool that you can be good at the game and carry people. You know what I mean? I always thought that was cool. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't think it's necessarily good. I get why people would want to do it. Being able to solo vault in, like I remember watching a verse solo vault in, like, what was it guys? 1415 or 1445? You did it on eye level solo vault in. That's fucking dope. But doesn't mean that it's necessarily good for the game long term. And it's like, it's crazy. I can say that. And then some people will take that as me, I'm supporting busing. It's like, how fucking stupid are we? I'm just saying I think it's cool, but I don't think it's good for the game. That's just called having like a normal conversation. Like, yeah, I get your point, but I don't think it's good. That's it. That's normal interactions. That's how we should treat these things. I see your point, but it's like, you know what I mean? It's just, it's like it's nuance. It's just like, yeah, I get it, but, and so it's gotten worse. It is. Everyone agrees. I don't think everyone, I think most bussers agree, yeah, it's gotten worse. And they hate it. I ain't gonna lie, man. These motherfuckers shit on each other more than people shit on them. Bussers shit on bussers more than you guys shit on them because they see these people like, holy fuck, so-and-so so bad. Look at them. They're jailing their customers for 3 hours. Like, you think I'm making this shit up? I'm not. And like I said, I think it just comes down to the advertising. If people are going to bust through Discords and things like that, I think that's a fine middle ground for now. I really do think it is because you can't just straight up ban the activity altogether. That's what WoW did too, because it will exist. It's still going to exist in some way, shape, or form. It will. Right? It's going to happen. And that's going to happen a lot where it's like, oh, so-and-so is still doing it. And that's going to be way too cannibalistic. It is, right? It's going to be too cannibalistic. I think I have to read through the fine print, but I'm assuming it's the advertising of busing and services. I'll look at it, but you're still, regardless, you're still going to see people finding a way to do it. And that's fine, bro. I just think for most people, they don't want to see it clog up the party finder. They don't want it in their face all the time. They don't want it to be as easy because it's too easy. Finding customers is too fucking easy. It's too easy to do. It's too easy to find customers. And these motherfuckers are spamming on 17 accounts. It's annoying as fuck. Right? It's too easy. Every busser agrees it's just too easy. I talked to Storm about this. He told me he can fill his party sometimes faster than trying to form a regular group. You know what I mean? Like, so why wouldn't you do it? Easier to do, faster to fill, and you're making more gold. So the only stance on not doing it is that you're being moral about it. And like, guys, asking people to be moral in a fucking video game is a tall ask. What about your morale? What about your morals, bro? In a fucking video game. It's like, guys, this isn't real life. I don't agree with it. I don't think it should be in the game at all, but asking people to be moral about it. The raids are easy too. Exactly, Fa. It's the whole thing, Fa. It's exactly what you're saying. The raids are easy. Busing it as a task, but it's just, we're so strong. You're just so strong. You go do these raids, you instantly shit on it, and that's the problem. That's why it got worse. You know what I mean? It just got worse over time. Usually those people have no morals, IRL. I think Seldom's got plenty of morals, Mr. Man. I'm just saying, just because he doesn't fucking bust into everything. I don't think, again, it's just a video game. Just making some more gold. Fuck it. I'm allowed to do it, right? So yeah, don't allow it then. Don't allow it so that people don't have the choice to do it. All right. Anyways, that's my feedback and long rant on the Mokoko Bootcamp, guys. Please, I mean it. Go into the Discord and share what I think about it, share what you think about it. I've already submitted it, but if you like my idea, go share that. You don't have to say my name at all. I'm not saying that. Just like go, just literally copy paste the idea. If you like it, if you don't, alter it, do your own shit, whatever. I'm just saying, go in there now. Yeah, he's just saying we will continue. Basically what this means, guys, and I want to make this very clear. What this means is they didn't have the time to make it a permanent system. That's what it means. But it's better to have it than not have it at all, right? If anything, I want to see this change as soon as they can, right? It's better to have it than not have it at all. And you're okay, well then just don't bitch though. You know what I'm saying? Just don't bitch about the game, right? That's all I'm gonna say. Because I don't want to read it. If you don't want to take the time to put in feedback, if I ever see, like, I'm gonna put a note by your name. I'm gonna do it. I know it's a meme, but I'm putting a note by your name. If I ever see you type something in the game that you don't like or you bitch in my chat, I'm just gonna ban you, okay? And I don't mean this in a negative way. I just dead ass mean this shit because I don't want to read it, motherfucker. If you're gonna sit there and say you don't want to do it, then it's all good. I don't give a fuck. It's totally fine. You don't want to do shit, don't do it. But don't be coming to my chat going, Mr. Man, you know what? I don't want to read that shit then because you don't want to do that, put the effort in to make any changes, but then you want to bitch about it. You could just type my copy paste, or you could just take what you're saying and then put it in the chat, in the thing. It's like people come here and they act like I work at the company. You need to ban these people. You need to do this. How do you usually pursue the feedback video from AGS? Do you just DM Henry? I'm just asking this so people know how to send their feedback. I don't think you guys should be sending Henry videos. I have a closer relationship with them because I'm just like, you know, but I don't think like you guys should be sending feedback. I think if anything, you can post your video on YouTube. I know you're like, who's gonna watch it and share it with me, and then it can go from there, right? I think that's totally fine, right? If you've got a really good thought and you think the community should hear it and you don't want to do a writing post, record yourself. Just record. You don't have to show your face. Just record, make a video and then share it, right? But like if you're just like start DMing like rocks, like, yo, here's like, hey, here's my video. You know, I don't know if that's a good way of going about it, you know? But yeah, if you got some good thoughts, fucking you go out there and share it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like go out there and share it. A lot of you guys sometimes have really good ideas. Good question though, to be honest. Okay, here we go. This event will run for a few months, similar to the initial iteration with some refreshed and updated rewards. As we continue to monitor the in-game data player feedback on our path to making it a more permanent system, players will notice overhauls to the rewards, including a new title, Mokoko Legion Commander. Bro, you're making me get a new one. Okay, maybe I can get away on the title. Mokoko Legion Commander is hard. We saw a lot of feedback on the volume of other available rewards, and we'll be juicing those up to ensure the event is worthwhile to all players. And as we know, you're curious, while the event itself may not give away a relic selector, there will be one arriving for players elsewhere in the February update. We hope that the special chase items, along with the increased honing and other progression materials, will make it. Couldn't you have released this article before my event? Because that way they would be like, you know what I mean? So where's the relic book gonna come from, guys? You think it could be Hyper Express? They really do care. We're looking at seeing how this event helps support new returning players joining for the February update, and we'll be monitoring. I mean, every Mokoko I've talked to, this helped them. So I feel like this is just a W event. It's always been a W event. The people were saying that it's not a W event. They eat poop for breakfast. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Party Finder policies and adjustments. Okay, here we fucking go. Damn. Given the context discussed around supporting and returning players, and coupled with the return of Mokoko Bootcamp, we will no longer permit the promotion of busing and other services from the in-game Party Finder tool. There it is. There it is. Our goal is to foster a better Party Finder experience for new or returning players when they can better find learning groups with each other, or find a veteran party willing to show a Mokoko the ropes in exchange for Mokoko Bootcamp event tokens. There it is. There it is. That was it. That was low-key exactly what I submitted. That was fire. There it is. What is this Kai Sinat normie ass emo? I don't know why I had to submit. I actually hate that I started this W emo. Like, I don't know why I ever added it, because now everywhere I go to, I just see this stupid ass W. And it's going to become the new Ohm thing. I fucking hate this. I should have never added this shit. You know how it started? From fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Listen, Ohm is actually good. I'm just saying, it's going to be one of those things where like it's all we use now. Buzzers are advertising the Discord next week. Yeah, let them advertise in the Discord. It's all good, bro. You're never going to get fully rid of it. That's how a lot of other games work, guys. WoW has a lot of this problem, a lot of carries, a lot of shit, and it helped a lot. Just don't allow it in the game. If people want to go through a Discord, it is what it is. You're never going to be able to police everything. It's not about, it's just about having a stance and not allowing it in the actual game, which is stupid. A new player shouldn't go into the game, open the Party Finder, and literally see a sale. Otherwise, guys, you might as well put raid clear tickets in the cash shop. What's the point? Just put it in the cash shop. Fuck it. You want to buy a raid clear in the cash shop. What's the point? Let's just play a fucking straight up gotcha game at this point then, right? Shouldn't allow it. It's been like that for a long time. They shouldn't see it in the game. It shouldn't be in the game. If you want to organize something out of the game, like what the fuck? What am I going to there police that shit? Hey, Mr. Man, sell them. You're running. This has always been my feedback. It's been my exact suggestion. And then from there, guess what, guys? If it ends up not being perfect, hey, it's not over. You can always go forward and give more feedback and make alterations, make improvements, make adjustments, make changes, submit your thoughts. Crazy. For the first 2 weeks beginning tomorrow, players will be violating the new policy. We'll see starting tomorrow. What the fuck? Literally starting tomorrow. We'll receive a 15-minute suspension at first time reminder and warning, with subsequent penalties being at 1 day, escalating up to 1 week long, and then 1 month long for repeat offenses. After the 2-week period concludes, the violating policy will just go forward at 1 day, then following escalating penalties for repeat offenses. Spamming chat, such as area chat with promotions, will also incur the same penalty. Wow. That I thought was surprising. I didn't expect them to do that. Granted, I think that's kind of dumb anyway. Who's going to really do that? But yeah, that's surprising. I actually feel, though, that this is the feedback I reported. They need to put, that they need to use their in-game report feature way more. It's the same thing. Yeah, but I didn't expect them to do that. I said that they should do it via the Party Finder tool. I didn't expect them to do area chat. It's not a bad thing. Party Finder is full of Discord links now. They're going to do it, right? They're going to do it. It's whatever, man. Let them fucking try to do it. It's all good. It's not about that. It's just about making it more difficult. Sure, people are going to join their Discords because some fucking loser wants to get busted in his raids every week and wants to join, right? Go for it. Like, whatever. It's not about that. It's about having a stance and not allowing the advertising, guys. Great, let somebody want to join a Discord. If they want to do that, go for it. Some people, guys, don't want to play the game. Like, you know what I mean? They want to play, but don't want to play. It exists. It's not another form of advertising to get people to join the bus. It is, but right now it's not. It's allowed. That's why they're doing it. They're spamming the Party Finder with Discord links because it's the last day. Busing in Lost Ark has always been an at your own risk activity. This is diabolical to even say. Like, what does that even fucking mean? Gold items and materials accepted from other players may be attached to a bad faith history. That's just an ohm. This is just a shit ohm. Can't actually say that, but it is what it is. It's fine if that's what it was, but that's a shit ohm. Players receive penalties if they receive illicit items, and they can be hard to verify the intention for payments that included gold generated from bots and past RMTs. That's literally what happens, though. That's what busing is, right? It does. A lot of people do make alt. That's the problem with it now, right? It's a lot of alt rosters, a lot of people RMT, a lot of different shit like that. A lot of people do pilots through busing. It's bad, bro. There's no, I don't even know what people could say that's even good about busing. I actually don't even know one legitimate, I really thought about this a lot. I think the best thing you could say is it helps me keep up with whales, but I don't know. It also lets you afford things that you shouldn't be able to afford, and whaling should be expensive in the first place. So now the next thing to talk about is RMT, right? That's pretty much it. AJs could solve so much if they just hire some fucking GMs. Honestly, not false. If we had GMs in the game, it would solve a lot. You deadass need 1 GM per region. I'm not even fucking kidding, guys. Ronan is crazy. They're goated, bro. BDO's GMs are fucking goated, man. They appear, they teleport next to you in game. They chat with you. Dude, one of the dopest things about MapleStory and BDO when I was a kid with MapleStory is when you would see a GM in the game, it was fire. They would do dope shit. They would hand out buffs. In BDO, a GM can port next to you while you're farming and give you a buff. It was fire, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like it's so easy. I don't know, man. This is the thing. We can make this shit so much better, bro. This game could be so much better. It really could. I'm happy about this stuff. I'm not bitching this is a W, right? But it's crazy, man. There's stuff like this, and just if you keep doing stuff, can make the game so much better, bro. As a final note, we're about making the Party Finder a more welcoming experience. We want to provide a reminder that piloting servers is a serious offense and will occur in permanent bans. Okay, just start giving the permanent ones, though. No, give them out. Thank you for your continued passion, feedback, and for being part of the Lost Ark community. We will continue to listen and use in-game data to inform our policies, and we appreciate your participation and role that your voice plays in shaping the future of Arcadia. We're excited for Wildsoul's release later this month, along with new progression events and the return of Mokoko Bootcamp, and hope these policies help foster a better experience for the players in the community who need help learning and growing as they charge ahead in the adventures of Arcadia. All right, let's go look at what Reddit has to say about all this news, and then I'm going to the gym girls, I think, guys, because I told you guys I wasn't going to stream today, and now I stream today, which is some bullshit. Damn, 550 fucking upvotes in 6 hours. Holy shit, they actually did it. Can I get a thank you at all in this motherfucker? Probably not, though, right? Yeah, fuck you. I'm out of here. Damn, that's crazy, though. That's crazy. This is actually so funny. Holy shit. I've never seen this. Henry in shambles right now. This is the guy that literally probably got the change put through. You're such a fucking loser. Sorry. I gotta stop. See, good thing I don't work there, man. Like the fact that I'm just a streamer, it's actually just fire, right? Because I can just say whatever I want. Wow, everyone's actually fucking happy. Damn. Wow, this is crazy. I've never seen this before. There's not even like a negative one, bro. Dude, where is this though? What? There's no fucking. Oh, here we go. Okay. How about this one? Let's go. Get rid of the buses. Don't do the DPS meter. All right, this one's kind of just cooked. The new players will have to join busing discords. Otherwise, they got no hope of getting into parties at the gear they need. What about forming with other people that need to get into the raid? Wait, we have a Mokoko Bootcamp as well. Wait, what? Damn, that's wild though, man. I actually cannot believe that there is very, very little negative feedback. I'm super happy about that. Positivity is great. Holy shit, we're on Inven. Damn. Inven. Hearing about the news today, already 24,000 views in a couple of hours. Wow. AGS released a new policy on the Western Lost Ark site stating that the 18th tomorrow in Western time, we will be sanctioning those who ride buses. Reason, buses make it difficult for new players to attend parties. You want to make it easy for the parties. Damn. The buses need to be activated and meters need to be blocked. Otherwise, North America will be ruined. Wait, this guy wants us to block the meters and turn on the buses. It sounds like the worst idea I've ever seen in my life. It's true that buses eat up the game. Even if you have the specs, you'll have to be asked to upgrade your specs and which items. Yeah, exactly. I mean, by the way, I want you guys to know this very, very well. The downvotes in this shit, who do you think is downvoting this shit? This fucking Reddit thread, this fucking Inven place is filled with straight up rice eaters. I'm not kidding. It's straight up filled with people that sell their gold. That's all it's filled with. People that ride buses to get fucking gold so then they can sell on the side. This whole thing is just filled with those people. That's what it is. Because they're playing the game when it's boring as fuck on a downturn, and those people that are still around are the ones that are doing it. Wait, Memo posted this? Nah. This is by Memorizer92? What? Memo! He called me. Let's see what he says. What's going on?
Hello.
What's going on?
Hello.
Yo.
I'm in my bed. Thank you for calling.
All good? What's up?
Thank you, shit, bro. I did not expected my Inven post to be revealed this soon. Who's the rat, bro?
I mean, somebody linked it, and it just has you literally linked your name, your Twitch handle, and your YouTube channel on your own Inven post.
All right. First of all, I'm not an agent or a cross agent. I just translated chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, with artist called image. And by the way, that first top comment of saying
What does that mean? Can you
why,
translate that for us? Yeah. What does that mean? Actually, that's great.
yeah. Okay, I'm on the phone, so I can't see anything else. What I remember is the first comment that has the most like.
This one has
that
57 and 13. I don't know. It says the buses need to be activated and the meters need to be blocked. Otherwise, North America will be ruined.
Yeah, so that one says the reason why West is dying is because they are allowing the meter but not trying to allow the bus in a direct translation. But what's really going on is that
someone's saying it's sarcastic. Oh, he's being sarcastic. Oh,
yeah, he's being sarcastic.
Oh,
and that is why if you see the commenting that comment, they're all laughing. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, West should have like followed Korea. Look at this like God region, like not adopting DPS meter and like letting the bus and the OPA service free. Oh yeah, like yeah, there's that kind of thing going on.
I see. So they're all like being sarcastic and shit about it, and they think it's a good thing then, huh?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a good thing. And what's funny is that there's like 10 downvotes on that comment.
Yeah,
right?
I see it.
Those are the people who doesn't understand the sarcasm, and they actually counted it.
Dude, wait, sometimes we have that shit on Reddit, so that's good to know. Thanks for the translation, though, Mem. I appreciate that, bro.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Anything else, Mr. Man?
I am the king of the Inven, the level 78.
Damn,
Took 10 years.
Holy shit, level 78 Inven, big karma.
I will save Lost Ark.
Do it. Can you? I think you should say the line. I think that's a good sign out. So do the line thing that you always say, and then
Anyways, stay you chat.
There it is. Later, Memo.
Spam bad you.
Good night, Memo.
Good night.
Yep. All right. I mean, hey. I told you at the beginning. You just said but yeah, that was fire. All bus drivers after reset. Okay, just jokes aside, this is hella funny. This shit is actually super funny though. Show the one of Seldy Weldy. Who made this one? Speed hacking, chaos flooding, RMT, piloting, Seldy Weldy buses. Yeah. I mean, all of these things are bad. I know a lot of people use this argument like, oh, but there's other things that are worse in the game. It doesn't mean you don't solve things. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not like things are a chain of order. It doesn't mean that all of these things are not, right? But this is an easy thing to solve. It's a very easy thing to do. I do think though, straight up, boys, this is something that I don't know how to push for, but the game needs more content. Like they need to do something about hell mode really bad. They need to add in things for people to do for fun and challenging content, right? Because I know some people just do it for gold, but I also know people play bus for fun, and I do think we need to push for that. They do need that more. The game needs more fun shit to do, right? I really do believe that. Because yeah, you can take away busing, but it is fun for people to do. And I know people want to play the game more. So it does need that really, really bad. Like in the absence of busing, I think the game actually needs more fun shit. For sure, bro. You can't just, yeah. Damn, that's it. What a great day. Honestly, man. I mean, just been a great 24 hours.